Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts and More. This is Tracy. I just got through working on the table, the resin table, and I have epoxy left. So I want to use this epoxy, and of course I wanted to record to show you what I'm doing. Got a couple molds here, and let me figure out which one I want. I'm going to use this one here. This is an 8-inch mold, and I'm going to color this epoxy. And this is it's a gold black, a black gold. It is color shift folk art. It's really beautiful. It's iridescent gold. Let me see what it's actually called. Oh, black flash is what it's called. Black flash. It's kind of thick. I'm just put a plop in there. Mix that in real good. I don't have much curing time left with this epoxy, and I wanted to use it. I don't want to waste it. It is thickening. So this is what we have. And that's going to be dark enough. Let me just mix it real well. I saw a young lady on YouTube do this project. I have to get her name. I don't remember offhand. I watched so many videos, so many different people. So that's beautiful. My lighting isn't good. I hope you can see well. And let me just pour it in here and see how much it gives me. About a 1/4 inch, I think. Get it all out as much as I can. I just want the base of this to be this color, the base of this mold to be this black gold. See how thick it is? Take this popsicle stick and get the rest of this off of here. Good enough. Take my torch to get the bubbles out. Move it real quickly. And what I'm going to do, paper towel holder. I got this from the Dollar Tree some time ago, when it was the Dollar Tree. You know what? Let me clean it with some alcohol. Let me just make sure there's no dust on it. I'll just wipe it down, this bottom part, because I'm going to stick this into the resin. I'm going to make this paper towel holder larger and beautiful. I have a friend that just moved into an apartment, and I'm going to make this for him. So I'm going to try and make it manly. That's why I have this black gold color. So you just stick this down in the resin, and it covered. Did it cover? Almost. Let's see. These bars didn't cover, so I'm just going to smooth it over. And that's almost perfect. Enough resin. Yeah. So it's about a little over 1/4 inch. Maybe that's about a 1/2 inch of resin that I have in here. This will be a nice base. And what I wanted to do, I have these old domino pieces that didn't turn out good, didn't turn out right. But you know, I'm not throwing them away. I don't want to get rid of them. So let me see how deep they go in here. Let me just try this one. So see, I don't know if you can tell, but they got bubbles in them. I tried to do a clear coat and then add another coat that I made and put on top of it. You can't do that. Just didn't work. So, but they can still be used some way, somehow. So what I wanted to do was line, but then they'll go down a 1/4 inch. So I can actually have 2 layers. So I'm going to stick this down in there. Yeah. Okay. This might turn out good. Let me bring the camera more closer. I'm just going to line all the way around. I'm going to have them facing this way and line on each side. And it's going to cover half of it, you know, but that's okay because if I can stack these, I'm going to put another one. Yeah, I'm going to stack them double. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just see how this goes. Pushing them down in there. Hopefully they'll line up good for me all the way around. Seems like they're lining up too good on the inside. Some spaces in here. I don't like that one. So not quite. Let me see how I can arrange this to make it look nice. So you guys, let me see if you can see. Hold on, maybe if I see the corner, let me take one out. Let me take one out. Oh, it's drying up quick. Hold on, y'all. Take one out. See if I can move these around a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Nope, it's drying too fast. So let me stick this one back in here. It's really curing now. Oh, I put it in backwards. Get it in there right. Don't mess up, Tracy. Experiment here, y'all. First time doing this. We're going to see how it turns out. Should I keep going? I don't know. You know what? I can lay them down, maybe. You can see them. I don't know what to do. How do I want to do this? Do I want to lay them down? That would be neat. And then I can pour clear resin over the top. How do I want to do this? Okay, we're going to put that one there. It's down. We're going to put this one here. It's down. Okay. Ooh, I can put that one right in the middle. How about that? Put that in the middle, push it all the way down. Whoa. And then, see, these are leaning because they're on that bar, so I'm going to have to move these over so that they can lay flat. How about that? I'll do that one that way, and I'll push this one over this way. Get it off that middle bar so they lay flat. Okay. So there's a 6 on this side and a 5 on that side. Let's put 5. Let's match it up. Let's put that right there. Let's find one with a 6. There's a 6 and a 3. Let's put this one right here. Now what I could do, there's not enough room to go this way. So I could, off this 6, I could put one. And off that 3, I could put one. So here's a 3. Let's place this one right here on that domino. How about that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. And then, let's find one with a 6 in it. Double 6s. Let's put that one right here. Okay. Should I stop there? Because I probably can't fit anything else in here. I could put one here. I could put one here. No, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'll move that over a little bit. Try to straighten them out. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it be. Because if I stack these any higher, then that means I'm going to have to use clear resin all the way up to the top. I don't want to do that. I'm going to let this cure, and then I'll come back and pour clear resin over the top of all this to level it off. I guess. It might have been smart to use like a 1/4 inch of clear or 1/2 inch of clear at the bottom and stick the dominoes in so that you can see the bottom of the dominoes, and then pour a thin layer of the gold black but I don't want the gold black to cover these. Anywho, I'm gonna leave it as is. Come back in a day or so and top it off with clear. Pull it out and see how it looks. Different, interesting. So it's been about 4-ish hours, maybe more, I don't know. And this half inch or so has cured. And what I did, if you see that gold on top there, I used the alcohol, metallic alcohol ink that I made, um, Mirage Gold, and I sprayed it with this color here, which is a gold tint. So now I've made up some more epoxy resin, and I'm going to top this off and just cover the top of these dominoes. And they didn't quite fit in here like I wanted them to, because you know it's octagon, and so I thought I could put two on each side, but they're so big they kind of bunched in a couple corners. So you see that rounded corner right there? It didn't quite fit in there, but it's still going to have the octagon shape. Um, you know, it's the first time I tried this, experimenting, so I'll know what to do next time, and I believe I'm going to need to put a clear coat at the bottom. But the reason I put a dark coat is I was trying to cover up this metal so that you wouldn't see it underneath. But I guess it doesn't matter because it's going to be laying flat. So start with a clear coat, and then if you insert dominoes in, you'll be able to see the whole domino. We'll see once I take this out and I can reevaluate how it turns out. But like I said, I got this from a young lady. There's a couple ladies who have done this, and I don't know the names, but they didn't put dominoes in theirs. You know, they did different things. One was a Christmassy one. They did one that had pumpkins, different things, objects that they put into the epoxy resin. Glitter, mica powder, just different things. But I had these extra dominoes that, you know, I hadn't thrown out yet that were pretty much ruined and not turned out right. And I wanted to use them for something, and I just thought about this. And actually, they used a round um, mold. I can't find it. I had a round silicone baking mold that I used to use for epoxy resin. I don't know if I threw it. I don't know where it is. So I decided to use this because this paper towel holder fit within here, 8 inches. So anyway, let me pour this in. And it's looking dark because I didn't clean this cup out from this resin here. I mean, it's cured, it's dried. I mixed the two, A and B, which is the hardener and the resin in these, and then I poured them into here and mixed them. So it's not going to blend in there because that dark is dried onto this cup. So I'm just going to pour over the top. Pour enough to level it off. Now this is going to fill up the middle, and then once it fills up the middle, I'm going to cover the top of the outsides of these dominoes, the outside dominoes. So let's see. Try and do this without spilling. Okay, fill in these crevices too. And hopefully I've made enough resin. I don't know if you hear the background, but I'm listening to some gardeners. Maureen, Jag, CC, South Florida Sunshine. Maureen is leaving the dirt. I forget who else is on there. Okay. Might have made just enough. This one domino sticks out the most, so I've got to come up as high as that one. So, looks like I want to save a little bit of this to hold in some other dominoes on another mold that I want to do, but I might have to mix up some more. Looks like it. Let's see. Trying to see if that's even. I actually think I got it covered. I actually think I have them covered. Let me stand up and see. Yes, they're covered. Good, good, good. So I'm going to get the torque and get those bubbles out. And then I'll watch it for 20 minutes or so to see if any more bubbles rise up so I can catch them. It's going to be nice, I think. Let me do something. I think I want to go around the edge here and get the little bubbles out all the way around that form up against the wall. There we go. Now, let me torque it. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for a minute while I watch it, and we'll be able to unmold this tomorrow. So I'm going to move it out of the way. It's so pretty. That gold really did something. See if I can bring it closer for you to see. Look how pretty that is. Okay, let me set this aside. I'm back for a moment. I had enough resin to use this square ashtray, and I placed the domino on each corner. So 8 dominoes in here. And topped it off with the resin. And then I used my mica powders, alcohol inks, and just sprayed on this surface here. So I'm going to let that cure. I got to use them all. I only have 2 dominoes left. And I'll throw in something. I don't know what. But this will be a neat little gift too. And I'm probably going to top it off with clear resin. It'll just be all clear. And that's why I put the alcohol ink in here to give it some type of color. But you'll be able to see the dominoes clearly on each side. So I just might give him both of these gifts. We'll see. We will see. Or I might add this to my stash for pop-up shops. I'm not sure yet. I think my silver is too watery. It has too much, I think it needs more mica powder. It has too much alcohol ink. It takes a little longer to dry. So there's just a thin layer of epoxy on the surface of this bottom part of the ashtray. It's not even all the way smoothed out. So let me leave it alone, let it cure, and I'll top this off after this resin cures. I only need less than 1/4 of an inch to top it off. Back to this ashtray. I have a thin layer that I need to put on top. But in the meantime, I dropped some green alcohol ink on here. And I took a marble and just rolled it around in the ink. Actually took my finger and rolled it around in the ink so I could get a little more definition, a little more something else on this ashtray. So I've mixed up some epoxy already, and I'm just going to top this off, and then we'll take a look at the paper towel holder. We'll unmold that. Just pour it in the middle and let it spread out, and it should self-level. And it looks like I didn't pour enough. I did 100 milliliters. Yeah, I'm going to have to mix some more. And what we'll do is come back to this once it is cured and unmold it. So I'm going to do that in a few minutes. Let me just spread this as best I can. And set this aside. Alright, guess I got most of that out. I'm not going to scrape it because I'm going to make some more resin in this after we unmold the paper towel holder. So I'm just going to set this aside for right now. And I was going to torch it, but looks fine. I don't see any fine bubbles. Let me torch it just to be for sure. Okay. Okay, let's unmold the paper towel holder. I'm excited. I sat here and watched it while I did other things, for a good 20 minutes, half hour, to try to catch these bubbles. And I didn't get them all. There's a few bubbles. And the bubbles are created from the gases that escape from the different holes and whatnot that you have in your resin. Like those dominoes, they had the spaces where, they didn't attach. They had the bubbles in them. So air gets in there and it escapes. The gases escape as this cures. And so you have to watch it and try and catch those bubbles. But you can't always catch them all. You'll be here forever watching. But for the most part, I got them. I will probably top coat this later on to give it an extra smooth finish with these bubbles that are on top. Okay, babbling. Let's do this. I'm curious. I am so curious to see what this looks like and to know what to do the next time. Okay, I'll loosen that up and begin to take it off. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Although the whole dominoes are not showing, it's still nice. Come on. And I know what to do, as I explained, next time for these, if I put dominoes in again, or anything that I put in, have a clear coat at the bottom. And see, that ring shows anyway. It shows anyway, so it doesn't matter. I need to have a clear coat at the bottom. My intentions was trying to cover that up. But, as you can see, the sides, that black resin covered half of the dominoes, but they're still visible. Oh, yeah, some more so than others. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to do a top coat. And so here it is from the top. That is really cute and different. And so this lip here is sharp, because the resin comes up on the mold. So it leaves this little lip like this. And there's a tool. It's called a deburring tool. That's what it is, a deburring tool. So that's this tool here. And this is a sharp blade, and it rotates. So you just take your tool, and you should do it shortly after you unmold. The longer you wait, the harder the resin cures, and it's a little more difficult. So just place it on an edge and come across and peel that. It cuts that layer off and makes it smooth. And just feel it and see if you need to do it again, because you want it level. And go all the way around, keeping your hand out of the way, your fingers. Got the Lions game on, and they're playing the Tennessee Titans, and they're winning. And it is, oh shoot, it's 14-13. Doggone, the Titans just scored. And it's just the first half. Okay, just feel it to see that it's level. And ta-da! For the most part, I'm done. But I think I'm going to, at a later point, not on this film, on this video, top coat it. Because dominoes, I don't know if you can tell or not, so they're pressed up against the mold, and they had the dots in here. And it's not filled in with resin on some of these. It doesn't necessarily have to, but you know, my OCD. Maybe not. I don't know. It still looks nice. I think it's really, really cute. Tell me what you think of this ideal. Just tell me what you think. Great gifts. Great gifts. And you can make them, you know, for males or females. There's males that moved into their homes and houses alone, or bachelors or what have you. And great for a man cave. But then, you know, us females, of course, we would love something beautiful with glitter or flowers or, I don't know, just themed. There's so much that you could do here. So thank you. We'll come back and finish off when the ashtray has finished curing, and then we'll be done with this video. I am back. This has cured, and it is time to unmold. Let me show you the back side, which is beautiful. And let's unmold and see what it looks like. Oh, look at that. Look at there. So you can see through it, but it does have that design in there. And you can clearly see the dominoes. Absolutely beautiful, in my opinion. So all I have to do is clean up these edges, and this is ready to go. Turned out nice. So I put in the middle here, you know, where we have these gaps, I have some celestial fiberglass, and I dropped that down in the resin. Can you see that? Gave it a little sparkle. I did that in the corners as well. Tell me what you think. We have created two beautiful home decor pieces using my old dominoes. The ones that didn't turn out right, that I was not going to throw away. I was going to use them for something. And voila. I think they turned out just beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I could have put something to cover this up completely, but that definitely gives it an organic look. I think it's actually pretty. You know, the backside, that's even prettier. More deep in that green. I had the gold and silvers down first, so the green was placed on top of it. So you just see a little bit through. Let me get a roll of paper towels and let's see. It'll cover up the design, but this is the purpose to use this. And it doesn't cover the whole design. How about that? How about that? I thank you. I appreciate you. Give me a thumbs up. If you like this video, tell me what you think. Leave me a comment. And we'll see you soon. See you soon. Toodles. Take care, everybody. Peace and love.